Lando, a question for you. Going into this weekend, you seem to suggest that maybe a repeat of Silverstone might not be on the cards so much, but has this surprised you by how well you performed this weekend, and does it maybe suggest that it wasn't so track specific and you guys can keep this run of form going?
I would say so. Genuinely, I don't think we expected to be here this weekend, especially in P2. Both Red Bulls are way quicker, so the expectation to be ahead of them is like basically a zero straight away. Mercedes were on pole here last year, and their car has been pretty good. I know Lewis complains a lot of how amazing our car is and how bad theirs is, but they don't have a bad car, and they haven't all season.
So quick and high speed.
I know, and we're just I don't know if he said it, but we're a rocket
qualifying
ship in high speed.
I think in 11, I think if I would drive that car, I couldn't hold my neck straight. So fast.
I know, yeah. And then I get to the slow speed, and I'm
It's like
I'm terrible. But yeah, like I don't know what the question is. You ruined the whole thing, mate.
sorry.
The expectation was not to be on the podium. I guess it's a lower speed circuit. There's no super high speed. You have turn 4 and turn 11, which are pretty high speed, but comparing to Silverstone, it's not like an 8th gear flat out Cops Stowe kind of corner. So we just lowered the expectation. We didn't expect to be quite as good, but actually this tarmac provides good grip, and that's a good thing for us. A hot day like today made things even harder than they would have been. I think Friday the long run pace was very competitive. Today we struggled more than we would have liked, but we know this is an area for improvement. So yeah, I think let's say a positive surprise again to be where we are. But we have the same pace as Mercedes. It's just we've done a better job. So I have to thank the whole team for that.
Lando, coming to you next. First up, Max's trophy. What happened there on the podium?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Max just placed it too close to the edge.
I'm going to take it off next time.
Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, just I don't know. It fell over, I guess, and not my problem. It's his.
What did you guys talk about? Was there anything in particular, or something maybe even that he shared?
Well, look, I think he drove a great race today, and I think that his recovery, his overtaking was brave, his pace was fast. The way he made the places, passing Carlos, passing Fernando, passing Piastri, the strategy that he had. I mean, he was on fire today, and I think even Nico would have to agree with that.
That was very funny, Christian. David Croft, Sky Sports F1. Welcome back, Daniel. I think this is the happiest press conference we've had for some time. I don't know if that's got anything to do with your return or not. But it's good to see you back, although you're going back to your ex. And they say sometimes you shouldn't go back to your ex because it's fraught with potential problems. Is this fraught with potential problems?
You have experience with that? Or?
No,
okay. Well,
absolutely no experience. I've just read about it on the internet. Quite happy with my current fiance. Thank you very much. Are there any pitfalls with going back to your ex at this time? And if not, give me 3 good reasons why it's the right time for you to go back to Faenza.
It's all good. It's all positive. But also, like, 10 years is a long time. That team's changed. I've changed, so I don't really... Like, there's a nice kind of nostalgia going back. But I feel like we both evolved, and I'm starting this next phase chapter with a very kind of fresh, page.
Where's this going to end? What more can you achieve together with the team?
well, hopefully I don't stay on 44. That would be terrible. Yeah, I need to get 45 quickly.
Pretty good. Obviously, there's all the papaya fans dressed in papaya here as well, supporting us as usual. So
I struggle to understand what papaya color is.
Well, when they were shouting Lando, I think it made sense. But yeah, so it's great. I mean, I'm just enjoying every podium. I still I don't quite have 44, but is it 44 podiums or 44 wins?
Wins.
Damn. Okay. Shit. Okay, I got a long way to go, but Mercedes were on pole here last year, and their car has been pretty good. I know Lewis complains a lot of how amazing our car is and how bad theirs is, but they don't have a bad car, and they haven't all season.
So quick and high speed.
I know, and we're just I don't know if he said it, but
Flat.
we're a rocket ship in high speed.
I think in 11, I think if I would drive that car, I couldn't hold my neck straight. So fast.
I know, yeah. And then I get to the slow speed, and I'm
It's like
I'm terrible. But yeah, like I don't know what the question is. You ruined the whole thing, mate.
sorry.
The expectation was not to be on the podium. I guess it's a lower speed circuit. There's no super high speed. You have turn 4 and turn 11, which are pretty high speed, but comparing to Silverstone, it's not like an 8th gear flat out cops stow kind of corner. So we just lowered the expectation. We didn't expect to be quite as good, but actually this tarmac provides good grip, and that's a good thing for us. A hot day like today made things even harder than they would have been. I think Friday the long run pace was very competitive. Today we struggled more than we would have liked, but we know this is an area for improvement. So yeah, I think let's say a positive surprise again to be where we are. But we have the same pace as Mercedes. It's just we've done a better job. So I have to thank the whole team for that.
In Spa, everyone should go and stand in Pujol because you will be flat. I think.
Blindfolded as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
Take your rear wing off.
Oh, I don't need it. It doesn't do anything.
You said the tyres weren't bad, but not that great. First of all, could you explain what the differences between Plan A and C were, and just to Max and Checo? Obviously, very, very hot day out there. How did the tyres hold up? Thank you.
I can answer that one for them. Their tyres were mega, and they got newer through the stint. You don't even ask them. You don't even ask Red Bull guys how the tyres are. Their tyres are just fine. My Plan A and Plan C. Do you want to answer it?
Plan F.
Yeah, there's a Plan F in there.
Copy.
It was. I don't know. I'm not going to sell. Yeah, it's just different strategies, I guess. And yeah, I guess we had to make a decision on if we wanted to use a hard tire or a medium tire. Maybe that clears it up. Maybe you can put it together then. But it was just trying to decide, would we have done another hard tire? But the hard tires didn't look incredible, and the speed on the medium was quite a bit stronger. So we went obviously for a medium in the end as well. So that was the reasoning for it.
Yeah.
Are you happy with Lando's answer?
Yeah. You have those days where everything is just, you can put any tire on. Could have put a soft on as well at the end. Would have been fine.
All right.
35th lap of the Grand Prix, we've just passed the halfway mark of the season, so I would like you to ask you to rate the first half of the season, but not yourself, to each other's, because I know that Max doesn't like to give ratings to himself. He didn't want to give 4 years ago. So would you please rate each other's season so far?
Okay, all right. I'll rate Max. Max can rate Checo.
Average, no, for Max.
You weren't on pole yesterday, so I'll give you a 7.
Season.
Yeah, exactly. That let down the house at 5. I'll give you a 4.4.
I was expecting a 6.9.
No, I think obviously he's clear. He's 9.69. 9.69 for Max.
Max, can you rate your teammate for us?
I don't like to give out numbers because you never do justice to it. I hate it. I already hated it at school. So
Letters?
no, because letters you could also have, right? You got A, B, C.
Okay.
Never really had a lot of A's at school. So
Give us your thoughts on Checo.
I mean, it's, I think as a team in general, to have won all the races so far has been good. We're first and second in the championship, so it's been good. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's never perfect, but if it's really good, like it's fine. Like we just need to keep on working. You know, sometimes you have a few tough moments or you make mistakes. You learn from them. You become a better driver, and you move on. You know, that's how it goes. I mean, yeah, some things are also out of your control. You know.
You can rate mine. Checo, you gonna rate mine?
No, I mean, honestly, I felt sorry for you in the first few races because that was really not lovely.
It wasn't
to drive.
I know people are like, you know, yesterday Lewis complained of like how tough it was finishing outside first position. And
no, like, I mean, when I saw you in Bahrain,
I was racing in 19th and 20th. You know,
I was like, that's gonna be.
He's never done that in his life. So that's the only thing that Lewis hasn't done that I have in Formula One.
I think, first of all, I think it's quite incredible to see where they were in Bahrain and where they are now, McLaren. But I think, you know, Lando has done extremely well. But this is also not a surprise to me. It's just good to see, finally, that, you know, when you have a competent car that, you know, you can do a good job, and he's here P2 twice. So, yeah, doesn't need a number even.